I'm leaving the house, but I've got to beware of the dream stealers. I've got to shut the door. So I've just had a lovely walk down to the high street. Oh God, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, it's there. It's there. I knew it was there. Sorry. Yeah, and I just got this message again on my mind, this email that I got. It was quite a while ago, and I did mention it back in, I think about vlog number 72. Why do I do this when I'm walking up a hill? And I said that this email made me cross, because maybe I'll read it, slip it in, read it, because I can't remember it exactly. But it's obviously somebody that wants to move to Portugal, which is why she watches the videos. So she said in this email that it is her dream to live somewhere rural. But when she mentions this to others, they discourage her, tell her she'll be lonely and she should find a city to move to. Well, hang on, there's a car coming. Now that does make me cross, because why should she? So what I was talking about in this video back, vlog, I think it was 74 or something like that, was just about actually getting down to who you really are and what you really want. Because there's just all this outside interference and influence, some direct, some just subconsciously. And this woman didn't just say, she quite fancies the countryside. It's her dream. Her dream. And there's a saying, care what others think and you will become their prisoner. Now, you might think, well, people telling her that she'll be lonely and she should find a city to move to is not opinions, it's advice, and it's kind, heartfelt advice. Hang on, there's a car, sorry. But it might be advice, it might be intended as advice, but it is still opinions. It is based on opinions. The opinion that it's not for her. She may be lonely. How do these people know what she wants? Like I said at the beginning, or jested at the beginning about the dream catchers, because what people will do is put their fears and what they like and dislike and their limitations onto you. And we are all different. I mean, I've mentioned it several times on this channel when people talk about, or ask, where's the best place to live? And as I keep on saying, one person's heaven is another person's hell. And we all like such different things. But oh dear, I knew what I wanted to say when I thought, I'm walking along and I'm thinking about it, and I knew what I wanted to say, and now I'm just all a kerfuffle. But why I sort of jested about the dream catchers is you really have to be careful about other people putting their limitations and opinions onto you, and then you get back into that situation where you lose yourself again, because it's like, oh, maybe I should do that, or I shouldn't be doing that, or this is better for me. And people that are living on their own without a partner should do this and shouldn't do that, and should live there and should wear this, don't wear that, have your hair like this, don't have your hair like that. I mean, yeah, so I would just like to say to this woman, for God's sake, it is your decision, your choice, your dream. She did use the word dream, and you've got to weigh up the pros and the cons and decide what is right for you. And I just want to put a public warning out there: beware the dream stealers, because quite often people they have a desire. One sec, another car, sorry. I didn't realise this road was so busy. They have a desire and they're too fearful to act upon it. And so they will crush yours, and it's like the crabs. I'm just looking because there's a big bus coming every time. Hang on, another car. It seems like every time I come out and walk down this road, I see a big bus, and so they must have quite a frequent bus service, because I certainly do see them quite often. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yes, people will have a dream, or once had a dream and now it's too late, and have a desire to do something and they didn't, or they don't, and then they want to sabotage and crush and pull you in to where they are, so that they cannot be in their place of misery all by themselves. Here comes the bus, hang on. Yeah, that was the bus. No shortage of public transport. I mean, it's probably only, actually, what time is it? Yeah, it's probably only twice a day. It's probably one in the morning and one in the evening, but yeah, they're certainly daily, certainly something every day. Yeah, so people will want to pull you in to limit yourself the way they have, and just be miserable and regretful because of the things they have or have not done. It's the things that you haven't done that are the real regrets, and kind of want to suck you down into the bucket with them. So yeah, this is just my little it's my public warning: beware the dream stealers, the dream catchers, the naysayers. Just keep guard of your, who was it that said it once? Hang on, another car. Who was it that said it once? Somebody said, you know, keep guard of your mind. And the other reason you have to keep guard of your mind and you know, keep the naysayers and the dream stealers at bay is you have enough fears and resistance and doubts of your own without other people putting theirs on you. And you can, yeah, you've got to work through those, so you don't need all the input from others. When these cars go by, people just wave at you. It's so sweet. It's the older people actually that do it, wave, not the young ones. Yeah, so you have to, you have enough fears of your own to work through. Oh, look at the sun. So I'm back home now. Sorry about that. I didn't realise that road was so busy. I don't know what I said now with all that stop start, but yeah, I don't want it to, I hope I don't sound preachy, but I get emails and people ask me about you know, plucking up the courage to move to a new country on your own and travelling around house sitting, and don't you get lonely and don't you get scared? and don't you mind being in isolated properties in the middle of nowhere by yourself? So yeah, and so I just, yeah, sorry, it was a bit choppy. I really don't know what I said now, but I just want to say, I don't want to sound preachy. I'm just responding to the emails and the questions I get, and it's just, you do you. You know, beware the naysayers and the dream catchers, and you follow your dreams. You know what's best for you and what your heart desires, and let them do them and do their city life. And yeah, stand guard of your mind, and feel the fear and do it anyway, I guess. I hope that made sense, but it was just so on my mind, and I did mention it, and someone else reminded me. But yeah, but it really did make me cross, people putting their limitations on this person and their fears. But anyway, I've said enough. I hope it made sense. Perhaps we'll talk about another little one about fear. Anyway, lovely evening. Have a lovely, wherever you are, day, evening, rest of your day, whatever it is, be happy. Oh my God, I nearly trod on this. It is a caterpillar train. Look at this. Where are you all going? Where are you off to? So just, I'm not sure what it looks like in the camera, but that's not a snake or one long thing. It's loads and loads of caterpillars going head to toe in a little chain.